You are looking live at Republican presidential candidate Newt Gingrich speaking right now in Delray Beach at the Republican Jewish Coalition rally. The latest poll showing Gingrich neck and neck with Mitt Romney as both try to sway voters here in the Sunshine State.
Good evening. I'm Shannon Kay.
And I'm Jay Cashman. Thanks for joining us. Newt Gingrich is spending much of his final campaign hours right here in South Florida. He's had a busy day this morning. He was in Miami, and as you just saw, he was in Delray Beach currently. Tonight, he'll be at a private fundraiser on Palm Beach.
Michael Williams is anchoring our coverage this evening for us. He is in Delray Beach, where Gingrich was speaking, as we mentioned, at the Republican Jewish Coalition rally there. Michael?
Good afternoon to you. Behind me, the campaign bus for Newt Gingrich, Newt 2012. And as you said, inside, and I think we can cut back to that picture, the presidential candidate and former House Speaker continuing to take questions from the audience here. Several hundred showing up, some of them many hours ahead of the planned 3:30 start of this rally to hear the former House Speaker and candidate for president speak. So he's wrapping that up right now. As expected before the Republican Jewish Coalition here at the South County Civic Center, Mr. Gingrich taking a hard line on Mideast policy, among other things, saying that Iran is, quote, the greatest existential threat to peace in the Middle East. He talked about the ongoing reports and concerns that Iran is trying to develop nuclear weapons, and got one of his biggest applause lines when he took a tough stance on that, and also when he talked about the threat it posed and how much U.S. policy must be geared towards stopping that threat. Here in parts what Gingrich had to say.
Three nuclear weapons properly, let's be very clear, 3 nuclear weapons properly placed in Israel is a second Holocaust. So if you're going to go to Yad Vashem, if you're going to look around and say never again, if you're going to take the position that in fact you're going to go to Masada and you're going to say never again, then we had better act before it happens, not after it happens.
Chilling scenario as Gingrich laid it out. Again, you're looking live at Newt Gingrich as he wraps up a question and answer session here at the South County Civic Center in Delray Beach with a huge audience that, as I said, has been here for a few hours waiting on him to arrive. You know, some polls say he is neck and neck with Mitt Romney. Others argue, including the latest Quinnipiac survey, that Gingrich has lost a good bit of the momentum South Carolina gave him as he came into Florida, and that Romney's back out in the lead. It's going to be a long next 4 days as they campaign up and down Florida.